Alright, I was not expecting this. The iPhone 18 Pro and 18 Pro Max are starting to look less like a routine upgrade, and more like Apple quietly cooking something big behind the scenes. Let's start with the one thing everybody actually cares about: battery life. The 17 Pro Max finally broke that 5,000 mAh barrier, which already made it one of the endurance kings. But now, the 18 Pro Max could push past 5,100 mAh. And the reason is hilariously simple. It's getting slightly thicker. We're talking about 0.5 millimeter, that's it. You won't see it, you probably won't feel it. But your battery percentage absolutely will. And this is interesting because phones like the Galaxy Ultra line have been sitting around 5,000 mAh for a while. If Apple goes beyond that, combined with iOS optimization, this thing could be an absolute monster for battery life. We're talking longer streaming, longer gaming, longer doom scrolling at 2 a.m. when you said you'd sleep early. But here's where it gets smarter. It's not just a bigger battery. Apple is reportedly upgrading its internal connectivity hardware, the new C2 modem, and next-gen network components. Basically, better efficiency when you're on 5G, Wi-Fi, or even just idling in your pocket. That matters more than people think. A lot of battery drain doesn't come from what you're doing. It comes from your phone constantly trying to stay connected. If Apple tightens that up, the real-world gains could be massive. Now this next one is wild. 5G via satellite. Right now on iPhones you can use satellite for emergency SOS. Helpful but limited. The 18 Pro models could take that further. Actual satellite-based connectivity. So if you're in the middle of nowhere, no towers, no signal, no civilization, you're still connected. Desert, jungle, mountains, random road trip gone wrong, you're not completely cut off anymore. That's the kind of feature that sounds niche. Until the one day you actually need it. Then powering all of this is expected to be the A20 Pro. And if Apple sticks to form, that means more performance, better efficiency, and probably another jump in AI processing power. Even if it's built on a similar architecture to the previous generation, Apple's year-on-year gains are usually more about refinement than flashy numbers. Translation: smoother everything, better battery life again, and more headroom for whatever software tricks they're planning next. But let's talk about the front of the phone. There were rumors that Apple might shift the camera cutout to the side. That's not happening. The dynamic island stays centered. However, it's expected to get smaller. Some of the Face ID components could move under the display, shrinking that pill shape. So when you're watching videos or gaming, it's less in the way. It'll still expand when you need it, still do its animations, still feel like the dynamic island. Just more subtle. And now, the camera upgrade that genuinely excites me. The main sensor could switch to a Samsung-made sensor and, more importantly, introduce a variable aperture. If you've ever seen a DSLR lens where the blades physically open and close to control light, that's what this is. Instead of purely relying on digital tricks, the lens physically adjusts how much light enters. Bright sunny day? It tightens up to avoid overexposure. Low light? It opens wider to pull in more detail. And for portraits? More natural depth without depending entirely on software blur. That's a proper camera feature, the kind photographers actually care about. And if Apple nails the implementation, this could be one of the biggest camera improvements in years. So, let's zoom out for a second. Bigger battery, smarter connectivity, satellite 5G, smaller dynamic island, a 20 Pro performance jump, and a variable aperture main camera. This isn't just a spec bump, it feels like Apple refining every major part of the Pro experience at once. Now here's what I want to know. If you could only pick one of these upgrades to have right now, which would it be? The bigger battery, the satellite connectivity, or that DSLR-style camera control? Drop it in the comments. If you enjoy breaking down leaks before they become reality, make sure you're subscribed. The next few months are going to get very interesting, and if even half of this turns out to be true, the iPhone 18 Pro lineup might be one of the biggest upgrades we've seen in a while. I'll catch you in the next one.